Hello everybody and welcome back to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pikmin. In the previous episode, we claimed the last 3 remaining parts down in the Forest Navel, and today we're going to be returning to the Forest of Hope to do the exact same thing. Now, unfortunately, I believe it'll be slightly harder to get all the parts in this area in one day as it would be the Forest Navel, just because that the parts we need to get are on opposite sides of the map. So, I did a lot of thinking about how I could possibly do this in one day, so I decided we need to have about 60 reds and then have the rest be blues, so about 40 blues. I did try to do this day a couple minutes ago, but I wound up getting a lot of my Pikmin killed at the starting line. It was really embarrassing. So, more of that nonsense aside, let's get our boys nectared up. I don't want to try to pull both grass piles just because that would just take way too much time. Alright, so that's like almost everybody. That should be good enough. So you may notice that a lot of the enemies have respawned since the last time we've been here. It's been a long time, and then after a couple days, a lot of the enemies will come back, so you gotta be careful about that. Also, this guy. Last time I tried to do this, one of my Pikmin decided to go rogue and just attack him. What is that blue doing? Awesome! Killed it right before it could get up! Dude, come back here. I need you. Alright. Whatever. Okay, so what I want to do is split up my team into red and blue. Starting to feel like Team Fortress 2 or Halo or something along those lines. I want to have my squad of blues work on this wall in the water. And I want to... Wow, that blue is very delayed. And I'm gonna throw all of my reds up here. Oh, hey, there's a grass pile right up here, so I didn't even need to pull that grass beforehand. I swear to God, if pulling that grass earlier somehow got me to not finish this day in one day, what am I trying to say? If that somehow cost me getting all 3 ship parts in one day, I would be very sad. Because I think they dug up quite a bit of nectar too. Like, let me look at that. Yeah, like the same amount of nectar that we got back at camp, so that was kind of unrequired. I don't really remember that nectar pile being there. And we're making pretty good time for what we're trying to accomplish right now. Right on cue. So, what I want to do is, I want to whistle all my reds that I just put up here, have the rest of those guys become flowers, and I want to tear down this big black wall. If you may remember, the black walls are... Come here. The black walls are way more powerful than the other ones, so this may take a little while. Where are my... It says I have 2 in my squad. Are you kidding me? Guys. Really? Oh, Pikmin AI, you never cease to make me facepalm. Get over here. You gotta do your part. You're not getting out of this one. So as my boys are breaking down this wall, you may notice that gigantic bug monster on the other side of this gigantic arena. That is the armored cannon beetle. It is a very scary enemy. Judging by the name, wait, is it trying to attack us? It might, okay, good. I thought it was trying to attack us. It may try to attack us through the wall, but... Okay, good, it's not. So, the Armored Cannon Beetle, this guy is terrifying. Judging by the name alone, I want to actually get my reds out for this one. I want to be sure I can attack him. Buddy, come here. So, judging by the name, the Armored Cannon Beetle, he is obviously armored. So what you gotta do is throw any kind of Pikmin into his big open face hole, and oh man, I want to have red Pikmin attack him so I could do more damage. No, 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 no! Oh, if I had red Pikmin, I would have been able to kill him in one cycle. Well. Hey, buddy. So he's gonna try to suck up a ton of air in his open face hole, and you gotta throw a Pikmin in there to clog it. That causes him to overheat, and you can throw all your Pikmin at him. And luckily, none of our Pikmin died. If he was allowed to attack, he would have launched a gigantic boulder at us, and that could have killed almost my entire squad. I'm not even joking. But thank God that didn't happen. At last, my radiation canopy! This turns the harsh radiation of deep space into soft infrared rays that are easy on the body. I'll sleep like a baby once I get this back to the ship. So, obviously this is a required ship part because not only does it protect Olimar from radiation, but it's also... Am I missing a Pikmin? Alright, there he is. But it also keeps Olimar from bursting in space and dying of a horrible... Well, I guess Olimar doesn't breathe oxygen. So what does he breathe? I don't think that's ever really explained. Huh. We actually made very good time on the ship piece. I might be able to get the other two at this rate. Because I'm actually going to be using the same exact team to do the rest of the day as well. So that, wow! We did really well! Watch, I'm just going to jinx myself right now. What are you... whatever. So thank God we got that back. Radiation canopy. I'll have to inspect it later to make sure it hasn't cracked. I'll be in for even more trouble if I have any radiation leaks. I now have recovered 17 out of 30 parts. If I can just find 12 more, I should be able to increase my ship's capabilities. Okay, good. Wow, used to celebrating. Where is my last Pikmin? What is it with today and me not being able to call all my Pikmin over? Alright, so these guys respawned. No! Okay, good, they didn't die. I want you to die, good sir. Thank you, you did an excellent job. And... I want to kill these shear grubs for later. I'm not going to work on this bridge right now. Alright. And I believe... Okay, that should be everything. Good, excellent. What are you... Wow, my boys are really violent. You may also notice that there are more enemies here than there were before. That's because after a certain amount of days have passed, the enemy layouts will change. And I don't think we've seen any examples of this yet, so... Very cool that we're seeing that now. That usually doesn't happen until maybe around... I know the impact site does get some changes around day 8 or so, but I'm going to show that off in a bonus video, so don't you worry. Now, I want to have about 30 of my blues work on this bridge over here. And I want to take the other 10 with me for something very, very important for the other piece that we're going to be getting. Now, I don't want to mess with these bulb orbs. Because the last thing I need is for all my Pikmin to die on me. Because I am going to need a healthy amount for what's coming up. Now, they're not... What's coming up really isn't too bad, but considering I don't have purple Pikmin in this game... Ugh, get away from me! No, no, get away from that! What are you doing in that can? You're not yellow. So if you may remember from a previous day, we broke down that gigantic rock wall, so luckily we don't have to worry about that now, and luckily I don't have to take out any of the yellow Pikmin for that. So what I want to do is, I want to take these 10 blues I have with me and push this box. Just like the very first day. Come on, boys. Godspeed, little blues. Godspeed. So I want to be very careful here, because I know that this can be quite a headache. Oh my god, like, trying to pass this tiny, narrow bridge with all of these Pikmin, it's very easy to have them drown, and this is before Pikmin were smart enough to bunch together across areas like this. I believe they only started doing that in Pikmin 2, and then they didn't do it well until Pikmin 3. So, call my boys over. Oh my god, are you kidding me? All of that prep for nothing. Whatever, I can't save them now. So, these guys! Run, 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 run! I want to come over here as fast as I can. These guys! Oh boy! These are Burrowing Snagrets. They are considered boss enemies? Oh, jeez! And the one in front of us right now has a piece of our ship! Oh, that is so unfortunate. So his only weak point is the head, and... Oh, really? I can't even see his health. Okay, we did good enough damage on him. What we want him to do is we want him to have trouble coming out of the ground like that, he has 2 different animations that he can play as he comes out of the ground. And oh my god, did we already beat him? Wow! Wow, we lost plenty of Pikmin doing that, but we beat him in record time. Jeez. It's the Geiger counter. Every spaceship needs one of these, but I don't actually know what it's for. Every once in a while it goes wild and lets out a lot of noise, but I never pay much attention to it, so it doesn't do me much good. I really should read the manual for one of these days. So, believe it or not, even though Olimar has no idea what this does, and the whole purpose of it is just to measure radiation... Guys. Alright. Is he trying to... They're trying to carry it back that way? Dear God, no! They're going to try to carry it back through the bulwarps. Okay, so... what I'm going to do is, I'm going to let them... Godspeed to them. Hopefully they get back. Wow. This went to hell in a handbasket really fast. Apparently, the Pikmin aren't smart enough to just drop down this ledge and continue on that way. So, hopefully, me being really far away from them is enough to... Okay, good, that's just a female shear grub. It's not gonna hurt my boys. I'm going to get my blues, who just built this bridge, and we have our last ship part here. I found my Sagittarius. My son gave this to me as a present, just like the Libra that his daughter gave him. It brings to mind visions of my son back home on planet Hakatate. Oh, to be back there again right now. Yes, believe it or not, even though it just looks like decoration, this is a required ship part. And even though these are all blue Pikmin and they should be able to walk through the water, no problem, they're just going to... Alright, I'm gonna kill this female shear grub, just so it doesn't eat the bridge. So even though they're blue Pikmin and they should be able to go through the water, no problem, they are too sissy, or whatever, or too dumb, to just go in the water and get back to the ship. Instead, they have to carry it across the bridge. I don't even know. The Pikmin that are carrying the spoils, yeah, I just explained that. So, I'm just gonna have them do that. Nature will take its course. And hey, look at this! Barely any of them died! That's a good sign, right? Wow, I lost way more Pikmin than I thought I would. Ouch. But I think we're gonna be able to get all of our ship parts back. Wow! Color me shocked. This noisy gauge is always letting off spontaneous clicks and buzzes. It can be kind of annoying. So... victory? Whatever, I'm just gonna try to build up my numbers. Let's see here. I'm going to... Yeah. This is probably good. I'm gonna try to build up some of my numbers, and I'm gonna have the rest of my Pikmin try to finish building this bridge. Shouldn't be too much longer! Wow, right when I said that. And there we go. Also, you may notice in the water we have new enemies. Those are Wogpoles. Yes, they are the tiny infant versions of those dickheads that were trying to crush our Pikmin back in the Forest Naval. They're completely worthless, I'm not even gonna lie. Wogpoles, I believe they only give you like 1 Pikmin, and they're really fast and they always try to avoid you. So it's not even worth chasing them or whatever. But they do grow up to be Wogpoles, so maybe you can take some kind of care and, or like some kind of solace in knowing that you just prevented Wogpoles from happening. I don't know. Sagittarius. This was a gift from my son. He must be very worried about me. This is something I really like about the Pikmin games. Judging by Olimar's, like, logs and all the stuff that he writes, like, especially in the second game, too, he always writes about his family and, like, how much he misses them. And in the second game, you even get emails from his family, saying, like, oh, they miss you, and what is that Bulborb doing? That was weird. But, it's just kind of sad that a lot of people know Olimar as just that weird space guy from Smash Bros. When really, he's like this awesome middle-aged father that does everything he can to make sure that his family is provided for, and hell, the one time he took a vacation, he landed here and is fighting for his life, so that's really something. But enough of my spoileristic rants aside, we lost a lot of Pikmin, but thankfully... God, I tried to say like 3 different words right there, and I wound up like mumbling. I don't even know what sound I made. I'll have to look at that back in recording. So I think I'm just gonna take the rest of my day to build up my Pikmin numbers, maybe try to get some more nectar over here. Maybe get some more flowers. Please, please give me more flowers. I lost way more Pikmin than I really wanted to today. But luckily, we got every single ship part, and we're not going to have to spend any more time here in the Forest of Hope. Thank God! Alright, is that everything? Alright, awesome. And I believe there was this stuff over here that... I'm probably not going to be able to carry that back, actually. You know what, I'm just going to go to Sunset. We have everybody in our team, we have all the ship parts in the area. Let's go! Nine days since impact. The Pikmin always carry their prey back to the onions. Close observation indicates that taking food pellets to onions of the same color results in the release of a larger number of Pikmin seeds. I should have mentioned this earlier on in the game, and I believe the player should have been able to figure this out just based on context clues alone, but I digress. Oh god, 23 lost. That is... that is abysmal, but hey, at least we got, you know, some kind of net gain? Wow, we lost a lot. But overall, still a successful day. So, we've completed the impact site, we've completed the Forest of Hope, and we've completed the Forest Naval. But we still have 11 parts to go. Next time on Let's Play Pikmin, we're going to the new area that opened up a couple of episodes ago, the Distant Spring. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.